5 DJ Pro tips that you need to know. Algoriddim's DJay Pro is a crazy capable program that is packed full of features. And because I'm a super nerd, I've read the owner's manual front to back just a few times. And although it does a really good job at explaining all the features of the program, there are some things that it overlooks. Here's a list of 5 must-know tips if you're using DJay Pro. Let's get into it. Starting us off is streaming services, and DJay Pro uses all of them. As a matter of fact, you can use all of them simultaneously, which in and of itself is a really cool feature. But you know what else you can do with your streaming service music? You can add streaming service songs to a playlist under My Collection. Keep in mind there is no offline locker for streaming services, so even if the songs are in a playlist, you're still going to need to be connected to the internet to play them. The reason this absolutely rocks is because you can create a playlist using streaming services music. You can't do that in Serato. You cannot add streaming service music to a crate, but you can in DJay Pro, and that's awesome. Even though admittedly I am not the biggest fan of streaming music during a DJ performance, this is still really cool. The next tip on the list has to do with stems. In Serato, there are stems effects, so whenever you remove a part of a song, there's a little effect that happens with it and it sounds really clean and smooth. DJay Pro does not have dedicated stems effects. However, you can add an effect to a part of a stem using the general effects section in DJay Pro. If you click the arrow next to an effect name, you'll get a drop-down menu. And in that drop-down menu, you can choose where that effect gets applied. You can choose between the deck as a whole, the drums, the melody, or the vocals. Keep in mind, there is no way to add an effect to remove an entire instrumental though. And if I'm being completely honest with you, the effects on the stems are almost kind of useless unless you're removing a vocal. Other than that, I really couldn't find a good use for them. Number 3 on this list is the ability to customize the pad section of DJay Pro. Obviously, you can switch the pads between cue points, saved loops, and effects. However, if you look closer at the tabs, you'll see a little arrow next to each tab. That arrow opens a drop-down menu where you can select what you see on that pad section in that pad mode. For example, with cue points, you can look at just the standard cue points. You can switch the view to cue points with saved loops. You can also choose to see pitch cue, which is like their version of tone play, or the slicer. On the loop section, you can choose to see your saved loop. You can also choose to see manual looping mode with in and out, or you can choose the pad mode. The pad mode is really cool because you can loop a part of the song while adding filters to it. It's really sharp stuff. Next is the effects section where you can choose to view manual effects triggers, instant one-press triggers, or a pad mode where you can add high-pass filters or low-pass filters in conjunction with your effects. Tip number 4 is that you have the ability to customize your EQ settings. In the program settings menu under sound, you'll see the option for EQ type. You have the choice between a classic EQ or an isolator EQ. The classic EQ will lower frequencies without completely cutting them off. However, the isolator EQ will completely kill frequencies. So depending on how you perform, you might want to choose a classic style EQ or the EQ in isolator mode. You can also swap your EQ knobs in the program with stems controls. Right next to the filter, you'll see a little button that says EQ with an arrow pointing down. Click on that little box and you'll have the ability to choose between a standard EQ or DJay's Neural Mix. Again, in the settings menu under sound, you'll see a Neural Mix EQ section. Here's where you set what the knobs control. You can choose between drums, harmonics, and vocals, or drums, bass, and melodic. And the last tip on this list is you can actually preview songs without putting them on a deck to cue them. When you're in a playlist or a streaming service, all you have to do is hover all the way to the left of the track and you'll see a little play button. All you have to do is click that play button and the song will preview for you outside of a deck. You can also do this by going to the information panel and opening the information tab. In that tab, you can preview the song as well as edit its metadata, unless the song is on a streaming service where you can't edit the metadata. DJay Pro really allows you to customize the program to fit your workflow. Sure, this isn't the only software in the world that can do these things, but I would guarantee it is the most user-friendly one to be able to do these things. I really hope these tips help you get the most out of DJay Pro. But viewers, I leave it up to you. Are there any cool tricks that I missed? Leave it in the comments. If you made it to the end of this video, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. If you found anything valuable in the content, please subscribe to the channel. We have a ton of videos talking about the tech that we use as DJs, with a lot more coming down the pipeline. I'm Seth Velez, aka DJ Seth V. This is DJ Tech Tips. Thank you for watching, and we out!